90%
studies?
issue. The government.
The government
studies
took how many women? 100 women, and then asked them about their life. And
So
then
do you think if you do 3-4 different studies and they all come up to similar conclusions, we can say that it's around 80%, 90% if you're
divorce lawyers, divorce court. We're getting the statistics from there, so we can see who's initiating the divorces.
Like someone has to file.
Right, exactly. So when you file for divorce, it goes on record. So it's 80% of women that are filing for divorce.
How would you improve the situation for, like, I feel like you both have, like, heard, thought about this a lot. Like, what would you say that both men and women can do to improve the situation?
I think a financial abortion should be legal.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like, I think that if women have the right to get an abortion, men should be able to get a financial abortion so they can sign off all rights and not pay any child support.
Whoa.
Hey, I believe that. I believe that's facts, bro. I don't believe in abortion, but I'm just saying, like, if they can do that, I mean, shit, bro, something.
I'd say that's one thing, because the way it is now, like, women are incentivized to get kids off of rich guys. Like, the NBA had to issue a statement saying that women, like, kept stealing condoms, and I just think that should be illegal. Like, you shouldn't be able to legally do
Drake
that.
had to put hot sauce in his condom.
Yeah, like, I'd say that's one.
To stop this woman from getting his baby. There are women out there literally incentivized.
Yeah, facts, man. I do believe that you should be able to get off on child support. If they can legally abort their baby and kill their own kid, you feel me? I believe that you could at least financially not support it. It's both a lost cause, you feel me? I mean, I don't agree with neither, but I'm just saying, I believe if they are going to play that game, I believe it's even.
Incentivized to try and get a rich man's baby.
That was just one story with Drake and one random lady, and it doesn't represent all women in the world.
So I understand that, but I do these interviews all the time. So I'll go on the street, I'll talk to random people on the street, random people in my living room, and I've had so many guys tell me stories of girls doing this to them. Go ahead.
And your guys
favor
a certain side. So when you go out on these ventures and you ask people, you know what you're looking for, you know what you can put and edit and post.
Are you saying we're rigging the game now? Is that what you're saying?
No, not rigging the game, but you're looking for something, and that's why you're going out there. So you've got to speak about certain things.
I would say I get more people that disagree, to be honest, when I go out than agree. So I wouldn't say.
Yeah, in fact, usually podcasts like these, that's this controversial, you feel me? They usually, all they views is from haters, bro. That's
like
a fact.
rigging the game.
Okay.
But if you're gonna have sex with a woman, sorry, am I supposed to say?
You can say sex.
Can I say woman?
There is a chance that woman may get pregnant. Like,
so if you have sex with a guy, there's a chance you might get pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on
So
you.
yeah. So if you get to choose not to be a mother, he should get to choose not to be a father. Equal. Equality.
Whose responsibility do you think it is for getting pregnant?
It's both of them.
It's definitely
That's
How?
But women have more to risk by getting pregnant. Therefore, they need to exercise.
I believe it's both. I mean, obviously it takes both, but at the same time, you feel me? I believe it's more, you feel me? No sexist stuff, no nothing. I believe it's more on the woman, you feel me? Because she has the more, especially in today's society, you feel me? She has more to lose, you feel me? So I believe she should be more, you feel me, aware of who she's sleeping with, you feel me? Not saying it's right for a dude to not sleep with him. I believe, you feel me, he deserves the death penalty if he does that, you feel me? But at the same time, you also got to realize that as a woman, these men aren't taught to, you feel me, be real men, you feel me? So you got to be more aware of who you're dealing with.
Unless it's a situation of grape, you let the man inside. So how is it?
So it's your responsibility if you get pregnant, even though it's
No, I said whose responsibility for it to get pregnant? All of the power is within the woman's hands. You have the right to say yes or no. Once you do say yes or no, you have the right to keep the baby. You have the right to either put the baby up for adoption. You have the right to put the man on child support.
We also have birth control. You can get an IUD. It's like 99.99% effective.
IUDs aren't great though. Birth control isn't great to be.
But I'm saying that's a better option than what men have. Or you can require the men you sleep with wear a condom. So it's like, I'm saying we have all the power when it comes to sex and who gives birth and who picks who is born.
Yeah, nowadays I feel like a woman's really only going to have a kid if she like really wants to, because there's so many ways for her to prevent that at different stages all throughout.
But I also think if there were more support for women who do want to have children, may not have necessarily found the right man who actually wants to have a child with her, if she was able to get more financial support, then she wouldn't feel like she'd need to trap a man.
But she's not.
I mean, I agree with that. I do agree with that. Like, if she did have more help, she wouldn't feel like she needed to trap the man. But at the same time, she wouldn't have to trap the man if she knew who she was dealing with. You feel me? Like, if you in a loving relationship, you're not gonna feel like you have to trap them. You automatically gonna know that they're gonna be there. If you feeling that you can feel me the slightest edge that they might leave, or you feel like you gotta trap them, you feel me? 9 times out of 10, you shouldn't be dealing with them, especially having babies with this person.
Not entitled to that.
That's a horrible excuse.
She's not entitled to it.
You think are you excusing a girl trying to get a kid off of a rich guy because she doesn't like
I'm
that?
not trying to excuse it,
but that's what you're doing.
If like, you know, childcare is really expensive, okay?
Right.
Raising a child is really expensive, and it's really hard to do on your own, right?
Yeah,
but
so you
if
should
you
get
really
married.
want a child,
You should get married and do it.
But
Facts. Like, you should. That's what I was saying. If it's not in a loving situation, you shouldn't be worried about that. You shouldn't be doing
if
it.
no one wants to marry
Did you know that before you got
There's
pregnant?
Well, then you need to,
Well,
you need
yeah.
to,
Then-
you need
then
to
maybe-
change your strategy.
On my
Copyright. Ew. Copyright. Yuck.
What are your standards then? If none of the guys you like want to marry you, you're probably shooting too high.
Or change how you deal with
just
men.
like if a dude's shooting at Victoria's Secret models and they all tell him no, like he'll probably be like, oh, let me adjust.
what if you're like, what if you're like, just don't see any men that you like?
Sperm donor.
Yeah.
So,
You can
I-
get
What if
sperm
you're
donor.
asexual?
Go
You
for
don't
it.
have any romantic
Yeah.
or sexual interest ever. You just
Just want
want
a baby.
to live life, have a kid.
Well, isn't that selfish?
That's self.
That's the most like nowadays, bro. You're not even thinking about the kid, bro. People don't realize that the kid needs a father, bro. Like, come on now, brother. Like, that's very, very selfish, bro. Like, I hate when females say that stuff and then they complain on not having support. You feel me? Like, come on now, bro. Y'all do this to yourselves, bro.
to bring a kid
It's
into a
sexual
situation
orientation.
where,
It's
where
all
they're-
selfish.
Sexual
No,
orientation.
it's not
You
selfish.
don't think children need two parents?
No.
I think they need a community. I don't think they need two
This is one of the
parents.
reasons why society's broken. Because women are actually literally running around thinking that children don't need two parents.
If you're a good enough person, you can teach a child by yourself. I know that.
I just read you a bunch of stats showing that children that come from single mothers are statistically at a disadvantage in nearly every
Yeah.
category.
That's not
And then
necessarily
and then you're
because-
going to tell me, oh yeah, it's fine. Just raise a child's body.
If you're-
Like I think it's equally selfish if a dude does the same thing. Like if a dude wanted to, I don't know, adopt as a single father. Like I think that's
Yeah.
selfish.
And even if you can, that doesn't necessarily mean you should.
Yeah, like because you're putting what you want above what is best for the kid.
I think if you're adopting a child, whether
Bro, I ain't gonna flex, bro. That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, bro. Like, why do women feel like they don't need a man to help raise the child? Like, she literally just complained about not having financial support, then said they don't need the father. So who do they need? Then she said the community. The community's not gonna help, bro. If they was, we wouldn't be having foster care. We wouldn't be having the problems we seeing now, bro. Obviously, bro, we need the father in the picture, bro.
whether you're a single person or not, I think that's a really lovely thing to do, because being in the care system is not fun. And if you're a single parent, it's better than having no parent, no one to look after you. You've got care workers in and out all day. And also, like, I lost my train of thought.
But an ideal situation would be
in an
like,
ideal situation,
Because you wasn't talking about shit. That's why you lost the train of thought. Saying a whole bunch of
it's
nothing.
two parents. Would you
Right.
not agree with that?
I would agree that you need a support system. It doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be two parents. You could have four parents.
You could have friends.
You could have cousins and aunties who are older.
Do you think
who,
that's
like,
the
look
same as
after
having a
you.
mom and a dad in the home?
I've never had both, so I have no idea. I could not compare.
I think
Right,
if the
but-
kid has adults who love them and show that they love them openly and always, then it doesn't matter if it's specifically a man and a woman or two parents that raise them.
So
If it's a community,
so
if
in
it's
all the
someone that shows
statistics-
love.
So in all the statistics that I read, they never had a father in the home.
There are so many
Okay?
different.
So hang on. They never had a father in the home. Okay? It was single. They never had a father. This shows that boys and girls need both their mother and their father to be fully functioning members of society, who aren't going to be rapists, who aren't going to be prisoners, who aren't going to be, misfits. But I actually, this is one of the things that I can't understand why women would argue for singledom and to raise a child by themselves and then act like it's normal, like it's gonna benefit society. It's
Do females hear this shit and just like, do they think like, why do y'all feel like this is normal, like normal thinking, bro? Like I'm listening to this, bro. Like I'm actually shocked, bro. Like this is like really people's thought process, bro. Like people genuinely feel like they should be able to do it on their own and it's only just them. But you feel me? That's what happens when you're hopeless. You feel me? Like they feel like they'll never have a man to take care of it. So you feel me? Their standards is dirt. Their standards is at the ground. You feel me? So they don't even wish to have a man there because they don't think it's possible to have a man there. You feel me? They don't feel like it's possible to have a father there. So they don't even put it in their head. They don't even they don't even look at that as a possibility. You feel me? Like that's fantasy land, bro. So I understand why they saying it. Do I agree it 100%? No. You feel me? They're 100% wrong. But you feel me? To say today's society shows you that women today are hopeless. You feel me?
It's not going to benefit society when it comes to prison. It's not going to benefit society when it comes to crime. So why do it?
I think what you've just said is that you can't be a normal functioning member of society if you were raised by a single mom.
You can't. I was raised by a self-proclaimed single mother. You feel me? And I'm not gonna cap. If I had a good father in my life, bro, things would have been way different. I mean, obviously I turned out good, but things could have been way better, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm just not the type of person to play victim and this and that, bro. But you feel me, bro? If I believe if I was a weak person, I definitely would have been broken in the way I was brought up. You feel me? Like that's you have to be very, very strong. And a lot of people in today's society is not strong enough to deal with a single mother, bro. That's hard. That's a hard life to live. You feel me? It is much better to, you feel me, in a 2-parent household, bro. And this is coming from experience, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. That's not. We're saying
that's
that.
What
we're
I
saying
heard.
okay, but just because you heard it, that's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Okay.
So what we're saying is it puts you at every statistical disadvantage. So why would you push that in a society?
Yeah.
I don't think, personally, I'm not speaking to everyone else. I'm not pushing it, but if that's your best bet, like.
Bro, if you're putting it out there publicly, you're pushing it. You're pushing this ideology. Come on.
Then,
Yep.
that's all you can do is your best, and if you're doing your best, then like what else can you
Get married.
expect someone to
I
do?
think there's always there's always.
They're hopeless, man. Marriage is it's nothing, bro. They don't believe in marriage, bro. They will never get married. That's not even a possibility for these people, bro. Like they don't even think about marriage. They already know in their that's how you know that it says more about them than it says about anybody else. If they don't think about marriage, it says more about them. You feel me? Because it shows that they're not willing to do what it takes to get married. They're not willing to work on themselves. They're not willing to put in the effort and find a good man. You feel me? All their standards of man is dirt. You feel me? So you feel me? That's why they don't believe in marriage. They don't know what to look for. They don't know how to go about marriage. You feel me? That's why marriage isn't a thing to these type of women. You feel me? Like, and you feel me? I want to tell y'all, bro, y'all gotta stay away from these type of women, bro, and don't listen to these type of women, man or female, bro, because they'll leave you just like them, bro. If you got a single friend like this, bro, stay away from her, bro, or stay away from him. If he's talking like this, bro, stay away from him. You feel me? Like these type of people are not good people, bro. They gonna keep you single, bro. They gonna keep you miserable, bro, because misery loves company, bro. And these type of people are fucked up, bro. Stay away from them, bro. They will not get you nowhere in life, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. Relationships are the best thing you can possibly get into, bro. It's 2 incomes, bro. 2 brains working at once, bro. 2, you feel me? That it's a foundation, you feel me? Rather than you just doing it once, bro. Yeah, you feel me? We living in a society where everybody want to be by themselves in isolation and loneliness, bro. It's nothing cool about loneliness, bro. Like when you living in the comfort of your parents' household, it's okay to, you feel me, push this agenda of, oh, I can do it all by myself and this and that. You feel me? It's a whole bunch of kids pushing this agenda. You feel me? But watch when they get on the real world and they gotta actually do this on their own. You feel me? They gonna want a man. They're definitely gonna find a man. You feel me? I bet 9 times out of 10 she's struggling right now. If she's not living in her parents' house right now, she's struggling. I know that for a fact, bro. Cause she's not just out here doing this by herself, bro. Especially if she got kids, bro. She's done, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Her kids is probably through or whatever, bro. I don't know if she want kids because she was talking about abortion, bro. But if she does end up having kids, bro, I feel sorry for the kids, bro. They're at a disadvantage, bro.